Reiki with Albert. I'm Reiki Master Albert, and we're going to be covering emotional unavailable. Okay, that's when the loved one, the person you love so much, won't pick up the phone, won't talk to you, they ignore you, they gaslight you, they ghost you as well. They do everything possible not to talk to you because they're done it with you, but they won't tell you. They hold you on. They keep you connected with them because they use you as a backup in case whatever person they're with, if the person they're with don't want them, they got you there. So that's what you are, and nobody wants to be a backup. So you have to understand what that means. When they're not available for you, you contact them, you want to do something, they keep stalling you, jerk you around. They're not there for you at all. And you get hurt. You cry, especially you women. And sometimes you men feel hurt when a woman does it to you. Or your significant others, your different genders. Everybody goes through these things. You have to understand. It's not your fault. But you don't have to tolerate and put up with it. And that's where you make the mistake. You tolerate it and you allow it. You don't live like that, because that's negative. Emotional unavailable is negative. It's a touchy subject. Nobody wants to talk about it. But you have to understand what it is. What it is bad. They don't have your best interests at heart. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, you wouldn't have to go through this stuff. You don't want to go through this. You should be able to call them on the phone, text them, and say, hey, what's going on? And you don't get no response. They are online. And you know they're online and they won't respond. They're talking to somebody else. You call them up, that's the only way you're going to find out. Yeah, you call them up, and if they're talking to somebody else, it'll tell you. If you call that phone, the phone will be busy. They can block your call, and your call will never know if they're on who they're talking to. And like I said, you're stuck. You don't want to be stuck in no kind of relationship or with anybody that does that to you, because that's not fair to you. Why do you want to live like that? That will mess you up inside for your life. You get traumatized over that. They just don't let you go. They hold you. And they got you because you allow it. If you stop allowing it, then you can move on. But you don't know what they're doing, so you keep calling, texting, and then you finally get them on the phone, and they don't want to talk to you. They make up an excuse. That's when you know something's wrong. They had a date. They can't make it for some reason. They don't have the time for you emotionally. And this happens, and you have to understand what it means. So, in the end, what's going to end up happening? You're either going to leave them, and then they'll come to you, and you say, why are you here then? What are you here for? And they'll say they're here for you. No, they're not. They're not there for you. They're there for themselves. You are not emotionally available either. And that's what you do. You're not, close the door in their face. That's not negative. You just don't want that negative person in your life. They are not there for you. They don't care. If they cared, they wouldn't do what they do. They can't use you and toss you to one side. You're not a backup. You're not there for them when they need you. And they're not there for you when you need them. Because they won't answer the phone. They play dumb and stupid. They're not, and I know stupid is negative, but that's what they're doing. They're playing around with your life. That's your life. Your life matters. Your life does matter. Oops. As I say, they're not there for you. You're not something for them this depend on. You are a being, you are active, you are alive, and you don't put up with this nonsense. They're discarded. They don't want nothing to do with you. They found somebody else who's interested, and they went to that person. They should have told you, hey, I don't think it's going to work out, and I think we can just be friends. If you choose that route, then they're just a friend. They're not your lover. They're not the person that wants to be with you. You got to stop calling them, and you only talk to them as a friend. But some of you don't want to listen to that. You'll still contact them. You have to understand what emotionally unavailable means. They are emotionally unavailable for you. They got somebody else. That's what it means. Stop contacting them. Stop hanging around them. Don't do it. Move on. Find somebody else. You could be with them for 2, 3, 4 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It doesn't matter. Somebody else comes along that they like and they want to be with, they're going to run to that person. It didn't work out. Instead of telling you, they keep stringing you along, hold on to you. Why? Like I said, that's what they do. And you need to stop worrying about them. Because they don't care. If they cared, they would be there for you. So, what do? If you live with them, move out. If they live with you, pack up their things and tell them they have to come and collect their things and get out of here. They'll beg. They'll plead with you. Give them another chance. No, too late. They didn't pick up the phone. They didn't answer your calls. They ignored your calls, your texts, your voice notes, whatever it is that you're doing with them. They ignored you. You don't want to be ignored. You matter. They should have held you. They should have committed to you. And should apologize. It's too late for them to apologize. A lot of people don't apologize. If you're an adult, you do not say sorry, and you don't say you promise. Promise and sorry do not work. It's commitment and apology. If you can't apologize, either way, they are not people that you should associate with. Find somebody else that respects you and wants to be with you. Okay, that's all I can say. It's up to you to move. But if I was you, get out of there. So you can say positive. Don't cry for somebody who don't care. And they're emotionally unavailable. They're not available there. They don't care. They don't care no more. Let me heal you. Okay? Let's get healed. If you find this session helpful in your life, and you want to say thank you for Reiki Master Alba with my emotional unavailable problem, subscribe. Okay? Thank you. Members, thank you for your support. And subs, thank you for your subscribers. Okay? Yeah, I'm trying to make the channel go up to 6,000. Let me say 7,000. Okay. All right. Hey, thanks. Let's sage you and help get that negative energy off. Just first send some positive clear the atmosphere. Remove all negative words that were said. Remove all negative words for me. All negative words that goes on. I'm setting you a 360 degrees spiritual shield for saging to protect you from the negative, unavailable emotional unavailableness. You don't want that in your life. You don't want to be stuck in that kind of a way. That will tear you apart emotionally. It'll lead to stress, anxiety, tension, panic attacks, all sorts of things. You don't want to get in that. It's like crying. Even they break your heart. They don't care. If they cared emotionally, they wouldn't do it. And when they come back and knock on your door, you say, "What are you here for? What are you doing here? Take your things and get out of here." That's it. That's all. And they'll have to go. Or you get a restraining order on them. And if you're in the United States, you're going to have them restrained. You don't need that in your life. You need somebody who loves you and wants to be with you. Okay? So remove all negative emotions, all negative words, and say positive. And now, all this, you gotta throw your clothes in the washing machine, use lavender, and say, "Heal me from my sorrow and pain," and then take a shower, wash yourself with lavender in your whole body, and douse it, and then we're gonna be putting some lavender sticks. Hell, okay, let's pull this out. This is lavender. Smell it? Mm-hmm. Hear it? Okay. Helps keep the evil, keep the negative at bay. Okay. Okay. Now, take a deep breath. Relax. Calm yourself down. Here's some stress and anxiety spray. Let it inhale it. Relax. Feel calm and cool and peaceful. Relax. Calm, cool, and peaceful. Relax. You get a panic attack. You don't want no panic attack. You don't want nothing happening to you. Stay stress-free. Calm down. Okay, they're not worth your time. You need to let them go. Okay. Now we're going to take out the cords. Now I want you to inhale. 1, release. 2, release. 3, release. Okay. All I'm doing is we're going to take out all the negative cords of emotional unavailable. Okay. All 20 cords. Here we go. And down this scissor to cut negative cords off of us. That has to do with emotional unavailable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? Take a deep breath. Say release, recover, relief, and heal. Okay? There you go. Emotional crystal. This is it. Rose quartz help heal you. Black tourmaline also help remove negative words. Take a deep breath. Focus on the intent, emotion, unavailable. Focus on the words and what it means. Help give you relief. Help give you release. Help give you recovery and help give you healing. Now, take a deep breath.